Second and 7.
We got 1
second
minute
and
left.
6.
1 minute left in the third.
Under a minute to go in the third quarter. 21-14, Bourbon County. Chance and Ramey split out to the top. There's a good shot from the end zone.
Great shot by camera.
Heisel gives to Jackson.
Jackson again.
Tajee Jackson around, and he's going to be
good one,
stacked up.
A swarm of Colonels there.
At about the 16-yard
This
line.
is his area. This is where he does what he does well. He's a downhill back. You know, he makes people miss, and he punishes guys that don't wrap up. East Jessamine creeping in as they get in the red zone here, trying to pump the crowd up, get a little bit of energy
That's
going.
in the third quarter. We come back, and East Jessamine will have a chance for a first down. 21-14. The lead belongs to Bourbon County on top. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here on PrepSpin, the Minky Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep breaths from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingy moment.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. We want to make banking easier for you with personalized services like mobile banking, check your balances, transfer funds, and pay bills. It's banking on the go, anywhere, anytime. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Here's a give to Jackson around the right side, and he got the first down. Down
He gets
to the
outside
10-yard line.
again. As we said, this is his area. He's inside the red zone. East Jessamine's handing him the ball, expecting him to make big time plays.
It looked like Marcus Floyd ran him out of bounds. He's injured too, it looks like, Lamont.
Again, we got another guy that comes up. You know, that humidity out there is getting the best of both teams. It may come down to who can last.
Yep.
You know.
They got first and 10. I guess it's first
First
and
and
goal
goal,
at
yep.
the 10-yard line.
First and goal, 10-yard
They bring
line.
in the big fullback, 39. That's who's 39 for East Jessamine? We talked about him in the first half.
Yes, third. 39 for East Jessamine is Logan Willems.
Logan Willems is in there.
Little trick play here, coming
Back
around the
inside,
end.
That's going to be Carter, and he takes it. Dylan Carter takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second down and goal.
We got guys talking again after play. This is that fourth quarter. This is that time where guys really want to make plays for each other. First and goal, ball on the 3-yard line there. Again, East Jessamine will try to keep it on the ground.
If you're Heisel, you got a lot of things at your disposal.
You got a lot of weapons here if you're Heisel. You got your back Jackson there. You got Willems to the right of you there. And it goes to Jackson.
And he gets in. Touchdown.
Touchdown,
and it's 21-14. He fumbled the ball, but he'd already crossed the goal lines. What happened?
Yeah, it looks like they already caught him down, yep.
So they need an extra point here now, and again we would be tied at 21-all here in the fourth quarter. It's been a closely contested game. Take out all the penalties.
It's been a back and forth game. Again, the penalties caused it to be a different half in the first half.
First half.
Yep, and we haven't seen many penalties.
Obviously, there was a discussion at halftime.
Obviously, both coaches went in and talked about it at halftime to both teams. We've come out in the second half, and we've seen 2 penalties in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, and haven't seen one since.
Here is Cam Schilfarth for the extra point. Place him down, and the kick is up, and it hits.
No good.
Close.
No good. Bourbon's still with the lead, 21-20 right now.
21-20 Bourbon here in the fourth
quarter. That's big. That's big. That's a
point.
momentum changer. East Jessamine will look to get a stop on this offensive possession off the kickoff. You may see a little squib kick here, or maybe an onside kick here to try to get the ball back.
So we'll be back for fourth quarter action, 21-20 Bourbon on the Mingy Beach Circuit. Whitaker Bank, PrepSpin, Game of the Week.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
High school sports are as American as apple pie. And going to a game or meet is a chance to see the stars of tomorrow shine today. But as anybody who's ever attended a high school sporting event in Kentucky knows, you can't have the stars without the stripes. High schools are currently looking for new officials in almost every sport. Who looks good in stripes? Anybody looking for a way to stay connected to a sport they love. If you like the idea of giving back to your community while earning a few extra bucks, chances are you'd look good in stripes too. We want to hear from you. We need to hear from you. No officials means no games. No stripes means no stars. And what kind of America would that be? Kentucky needs more high school officials. Go to highschoolofficials.com to sign up or learn more. That's highschoolofficials.com.
We're back here at East Jessamine. Bourbon County has the ball at the 34-yard line. They're up 21-20.
Ball control will be big, and they're up 21-20 fourth quarter. You just want to take care of the football and run the clock.
Gives inside the running back. Good effort, but
there's Moody.
Moody got to about the 38-yard line.
Looks like his helmet comes off, so he'll have to sit a play.
Second down here in the fourth quarter. Bourbon County holding a 1-point lead. That missed extra point that hit the upright.
Missed the extra point. Bourbon has ball control here. They'll try to use some clock here and force East Jessamine to use some of those timeouts. Smoot with the handoff. Smoot gets outside, turns it upfield, gets out of bounds. Probably picks up the first down there. Lexington Catholics up 24-14 over Ryle. And that's at Ryle, right?
Yep.
Yeah. First down, Bourbon there.
Last time I saw it was 21-7. 8 minutes off in the fourth.
How much time we got in this one, William?
He just told me and I didn't listen. Sorry.
At the midfield stripe. First down for Bourbon County. Quarterback sets, throws incomplete.
And that's what you don't want. You want to keep that clock moving. You can see Coach Furnish over there yelling at Clay to get on outside and keep the ball on the ground if you can. But 9:58 left in the fourth quarter. You want that clock as your 12th man, as they like to say in football right now. Clay Estes outside of Jaden Commodore there. Looks like he picks up a 4-yard gain. Hit immediately as he catches the ball.
Is Commodore still the backup quarterback?
Commodore still does backup quarterback as well. I think you remember last year he was in the Catholic game as well, yeah.
So it's 3rd down and 7. They've got to get down to the 40-yard line for first down. Estes back in the pocket. Time.
Plenty of time
Fires
there.
And tipped away.
Looks like his intended target was Cam Goodwin there. 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Again, both teams have done a great job this half of cleaning up their mistakes. We don't have quite as many penalties. Nowhere near as many penalties as we had in the first game.
It's supposed to allow us to mix everything, talk back, everything digitally. It's supposed to come in tomorrow.
Corey McMahon back to punt.
Yep.
Bourbon will try to bury East Jessamine deep here. Good punt. Great punt by Corey McMahon. Ball inside the 12-yard line, 13-yard line. East Jessamine's got to go the length of the field. 21-20 with 9:11 to go. 4th quarter. Both teams still have 3 timeouts, so it'll come down to a possession here.
East Jessamine will try to go work at the 12. They have 88 yards to go, Lamont.
88 yards to go. 3 timeouts. They give it to Jackson. He stopped in the backfield there.
He's going to lose a couple of yards.
Lose a couple. Clock will run a little bit. Again, here's where Bourbon's defense has got to settle in, keep the ball in front of them, not give up any big plays. It's 4th quarter. East Jessamine is looking for that one hole that they can find in the defense and try to make a play here.
Heisel looks left.
Heisel scrambling.
Throws it and
incomplete pass.
Receiver should have caught that one.
Yeah, I think he was a little bit worried about that hit afterwards. I think he took his eyes off the ball for a split second. 3rd down here. Again, East Jessamine trying to make a play.
So 3rd down for the Jaguars at the 10-yard line, 3rd and about 12.
Bourbon looking to contain everything in front of them. East Jessamine looking to make a play here. Heisel will probably be passing that football. He's scrambling. Bourbon in pursuit, and they get him there.
He didn't get the first down.
He didn't get the first, so we're 4th down.
So it'll be 4th down.
A lot of extra after each play. You can see Bourbon coaches trying to get it to their guys and tell them, hey, you got to settle down and play football.
I think we could pick that up.
You'll see East Jessamine doing the same thing, trying to stop their guys. No one wants that extra personal foul, not at this time of the game. East Jessamine set to punt here. Again, we saw earlier them do the fake, so.
That is a good shot right there.
That is an excellent shot. Bad snap. We got a bad snap, and we got to fumble. Ball on the 2-yard line. Bourbon will take over there. Bourbon's got a chance to punch it in here.
Yep.
That's a couple bad snaps that we've seen from East Jessamine in punt situations. Special teams and penalties. It looks like they've been key situations for both teams here. Bourbon will take over fourth quarter here. Ball on the, see where they're spotted on the 2-yard line. It looks like this has got to be a time for the big back. We've seen them give it to Moody, and we've also seen them give it to Demarius McKee-Ross. So we know one of them's coming. Which one? I think you pick your poison. It looks like McKee-Ross. He's still up. He's still up. He's still up. He is in touchdown. He is touchdown. He is a load. He is a load. He is a heavy, heavy load. 3 touchdowns on the day. First game of the season.
7:20 to go in the ball game. 27-20 now. So kick the extra point. They go up 8 points.
McKee-Ross is a transfer from Bryan Station as well. They said he couldn't play running back.
What do you want to play him at?
He was a lineman and a defensive tackle.
Well,
so he's got 3 touchdowns tonight. So 2 receiving, 1 receiving, 2 rushing. So I think he's okay at running back. Bourbon 27-20 with a chance to go for 2 here.
Gonna go for 2.
Put the game away. They give it to Clay Estes on the roll. See if he can cut it upfield. He's active. He does not get it. He does not get it. He does not get it.
So East holds him out.
He does not get it.
So 27-20 with 7:20 to go.
27-20.
We'll be back on Mingy Beef Jerky. PrepSpin.com Game of the Week.
They say that being a Kentuckian makes you unique. At Whitaker Bank, we agree. We've always been unique. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people because we're from here. Kentucky owned, Kentucky based, always has been, always will be. Yeah, you could say we are a unique bank, and we're proud of it. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Good.
You guys cool?
Yeah. Here's the kick. Taking it at the 10-yard line. Up to the 20.
Dylan Carter with the return.
Yep. Gets up closer to the 30-yard line.
27-20. East Jessamine will take over. They're going to try to get downhill and put one in the end zone, tie this ball game up.
Do you like the call by Bourbon to go for 2?
I do. You take a chance there. If you get that 2, you put the game away. I mean, there's no 9-point play in football.
That's
so
right.
If you don't, you still have a 7-point lead, and you say, hey, I got faith in my guys on the defensive side. So, as coaches, those plays where you put faith in your players, it makes those guys feel good. Coach believes in us. 7 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. East Jessamine football. About
ISO gives it Tajee
Jackson. Tajee Jackson.
Jackson to the 35. Picked up about 6 yards.
And McMahon on the stop there. So, yeah, I do. I like the call. You let your guys know, hey, I got faith that you guys will get this stop next. If we don't get it.
56. George and them fitting very good, does it?
No. I don't think it's been tucked in all night. Jordan Breeden, number 56, that jersey's it's a big jersey.
ISO out of the shotgun.
Here's Bourbon coming.
Pressure. Those incomplete to Jackson.
Good coverage. Second down, going on 3rd down here. High school's done a good job of avoiding the sack this half. He just got, a couple plays. He's got to get the receivers to make those catches. But he's done a good job of getting outside of the tackles and keeping plays alive.
27-20, Bourbon County.
27-20, under 7 minutes. Both teams 3 timeouts. East Jessamine got the length of the field to go. 3rd down here. You got to think that they want to move the chains in the air here. They handed to Jackson. He stopped at the line of scrimmage. 4th down. This is when you got to go for it if you're East Jessamine, I think. I know it's still almost 6 minutes to go, but
24 looks like he might have injured his hip.
looks like Smoot on the injured there. Looks like he's going to stick it out, though.
4th down, and that's a punting situation for East Jessamine.
4th down, looks like about 3 to go, 4 to go.
They're going to go
They're going to go for it. This is when you call Taji Jackson. He's number 7 running back in the top 7 running back in the state. And they go to Dylan Carter on the sweep, and he doesn't get upfield.
Upended.
He doesn't get on there. There's the other Moody. Jaden Moody comes up and makes the hit.
Ball turned over to Bourbon County.
I think you got to go with your horse on that if you're East Jessamine. You got to get Jackson the ball. You ride him through the wave. He's an all-state caliber running back for a reason on that one. Bourbon takes over. Again, we're under the 7-minute mark. 4th quarter, 27-20. Ball on the 36-yard line. Douglas won, beat Bryan Station 27-14.
5:30, is that what he said?
5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 4th quarter here. We got a timeout by Bourbon. 4th quarter, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And here we go. We got a good game, 27-20.
Yeah, we'll take a break on the Mingy Beach Turkey PrepSpin Game of the Week.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you. Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of their 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
Bourbon County trying to put this game away here late in the ball game, 27-20. They get the second man through, and
give it to
Moody. And he's going to lumber down to the 27-yard
picks up about 8 or 9
line.
yards. Clock's running. Bourbon's used 1 timeout. They still got 2 left. They'll start to run that clock out. East Jessamine will start to have to use theirs. 2nd and 1.
Got 9 yards on that.
9 yards on that. Carried a couple with him for the last 3, it looks like.
Yeah.
5 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
If I had number 6, I'd give him the ball here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you picked that 1 yard up.
They got
to
a full house backfield.
Yeah. They run that clock down. Yep. 12th man is in their favor right now. And Demarius gets, nope, Clay keeps it. And he loses some yards. Clay keeps it and he uses some yards.
He'll lose about 5.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3rd down and about 7 for Bourbon County. 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Ball on the 33-yard line here. Again, Bourbon taking their time. Clock's on their side. They had a chance right there to pick up the first down. And they're stopped again. They're stopped
Good play
again.
by Carter.
Yep.
Dylan Carter made a nice play. There's a big lineman there too, Lamont. Who was that?
Big lineman, looks like number 75 it was in there. That was Houston Bird. We've talked about him a few times tonight.
14 for...
East Jessamine's done a great job up front on this possession here. Bourbon had it at 2nd and 1, and now here they are at 4th and long, 4th and 9.
LCA's up 14-6 on Central.
LCA's beating Central 14-6 late in the first half. High snap. Estes throws it behind the receiver, incomplete.
So
Estes had an opportunity to hit Commodore there.
East Jessamine will have a chance.
East Jessamine, what a great job with a stop there. They give up early yards early to Moody. He picks up 9 on the
Now,
first
if we have
carry.
overtime in this ball game, I think Am will have to go to the bathroom.
We'll see here. We'll see. East Jessamine's ball coming out here, 1st and 10. They're going to look to make a downfield play.
If we have overtime,
they'll put the ball in the air here.
What a
Good hit. Great hit by Moody there. Jaden Moody's made a few plays today. Jaden Moody has really introduced himself to East Jessamine today. It looks like we got an injury on the field out of that hit. He's been a part of some big hits there, Jaden Moody has.
So timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field. 2nd down there when we come back. Fourth quarter, 27-20. East Jessamine ball, 2nd down. Great shot by our camera crew.
So it'll be 2nd down for East Jessamine. Here late in the ball game, 27-20. Lead belongs to Bourbon County. Well, I'm giving it the old college try tonight, I tell you.
You did a great job, Gary. You did.
Can you guys hear me?
Iso rolling to the right, throws, caught.
He gets in out of bounds. 3rd down. We got a personal foul. No, we threw a flag on the play, looks like. Roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on Bourbon. Roughing the passer. 15-yarder. Again, a situation where we said penalties were huge in the first half, and one shows back up late in the 4th quarter. That gets in additional yards.
East would have a decision. If they score, would they just kick an extra point, or would they go for 2?
That it will come down to that, it looks like.
And we're still trying to see how much time is left in the game. I know.
Good shot by our camera crew again. Heisel back there with Jackson. We got a fumble on the snap. East Jessamine's had some bad exchanges from center to quarterback here in this game.
That's purely just a freshman.
Yeah, they'll clean that up over time. They've had some bad exchanges on the punt as well. Again, they'll clean those things up over time. They've got a good football team. Bourbon's managed to clean up some of their mistakes coming out the half.
250 win? Yeah.
They've eliminated some of the penalties.
250, Lamont to go in the game.
2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. 27-20 Bourbon. Jackson in motion there.
ISO.
He tucks
steps
up,
keeps it, and slides up into Bourbon territory.
Looks like he gets
He's
back to the original line of
about
scrimmage.
half a yard short.
Yeah. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Okay, excuse me.
Yeah. Timeout, East Jessamine on the field. Again, both teams have really cleaned up their mistakes. East Jessamine hasn't moved the ball as well as they did in the first half. But they've eliminated some of their first half mistakes. Bourbon's kind of settled in defensively and made some plays.
Another timeout on the field.
We're going to come down to the wire here. I mean, we're almost under the 3-minute mark. Both teams know what's on the line as far as possession by possession here. Both teams trying to create a little bit of excitement, get the crowd into it on both sides. Third down. East Jessamine looking to move the ball. We got an offsides, it looks like. Again, flags. And this was the time we said penalties, false start on the offense. We said penalties would decide this game.
But both teams have cut down on penalties.
Both teams have cut down. Unfortunately, the
first half was a flag fest.
Yes, it was. Now is unfortunately not the time you want those 1 or 2 penalties in the fourth quarter here. Third down and you get a false start trying to make a play here.
Twins out both sides for Heisel with Jackson in the backfield.
4-man rush for Bourbon.
Looking to throw, and he throws it deep
Heisel
downfield down the left side, incomplete.
Fourth down.
Chance, the intended receiver.
2:19 left, fourth down. East Jessamine with 2 timeouts left. They would definitely be looking downfield here. You'll see Bourbon play a little prevent here, keeping the ball in front. This will be a game-deciding play here. This is a momentum. This is an energy play here. Bourbon came with a 4-man rush last play. We'll see what kind of pressure they put on Heisel and see what type of decision he makes.
Triple receivers to the bottom, Twins at the top. Heisel alone.
Another 4-man rush.
He's in trouble.
Heisel
steps up, throws it deep downfield, and it is incomplete. Bourbon will take over and down.
Bourbon will take over. Look like they try to get Jackson the ball there deep downfield. Bourbon did a good job in coverage. Now you use the clock.
Yeah.
East Jessamine's got 2 timeouts. They got to use them. Bourbon's got to use their big backs.
Of course, East Jessamine would try to strip the ball.
Yeah, you got to be aware of that. Ball control is everything. Whoever has it, they got to hold it tight. Smoot with the carry here. He gets downhill about 3 yards.
Timeout call.
Timeout, East Jessamine.
Timeout on the field. We'll be back on the Whitaker Bank, Mingy Beef Jerky, PrepSpin High School Game of the Week, 27-20, Bourbon County. You're with late in the fourth quarter.
It's the long-looking switch that's on the side.
At Atkinson Sims and Kermode, we are here to help you get back to what matters most.
Call us today and take the first step towards a brighter future. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78. A better life can exist after bankruptcy.
There's a place where champions are born and champions are made, where the fruits of our labor taste so sweet. A place to relax and discover what's new around the bend. A place to reflect on where we've been that guides us to a better tomorrow. Vineyards, Victory, Venture.
(27-20), Bourbon County winning. 2nd and 8. Fourth quarter.
Clay Estes. He's doing a good job of
Clay did a great job of managing the clock today. East Jessamine in the backfield early as Smoot gets the handoff.
Johnson made the hit.
Timeout, East Jessamine. That'll be their last timeout.
Last timeout.
3rd down coming out of that timeout.
I know people are so used to me talking, but you know, it's a different.
Nah, Gary Ball is still Gary Ball. Gary Ball is still Gary Ball. It's been a fun game. It's been an interesting game. Both teams have played very well.
I could have made it without you, Lamar.
Oh, no, I appreciate you, Gary. I appreciate you having me. So,
3rd and 11.
3rd and 11, fourth quarter, 27-20, Bourbon's lead. Handoff to Smoot. He gets upfield a little bit. He picks up a first down, and he stays in bounds.
That should have been a horse collar.
It should have been a horse, and the flag is thrown out, and he's injured. We got a flag on the field.
Hurt his knee because of the horse collar. That looked like the linebacker for Kentucky that tackled Michael Bush.
Yep. Oh, wow. You went back right there.
Yeah,
2005. Look at you, Gary. 2005. Michael Bush, Louisville Mail. Oh, wow.
Yeah. And Woodyard hit him.
Yeah, Wesley Woodyard. Yeah.
Same type. And he was out for the year.
Look at you. You took it back right there. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to hear that name today. Big shout out to Michael Bush. I've known Mike for a long time.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, Mike's
he was a great football player.
Oh, extraordinary athlete. Great basketball player.
Played for the Bears.
Yeah. He was part of Mel State Championship team. They went to state tournament, played Lafayette in the state championship game. Lafayette won.
I still say y'all would have won the state championship when you played if you hadn't got knocked up against the scores.
Yeah. Playing Louisville Ballard. Yep, my senior year. Yep, Henry Clay, 2003. I vividly remember hitting that scores table. That'll be a memory I always remember. But that was a fun year. Chris Lofton goes in the championship that game, hits 9 out of 12 threes. So, you know, Chris is a good friend of mine too, so big salute to him.
He's up.
He is up and running. Obviously, they threw the flag there, so the horse collar was called. And that again, penalties. You know, that's a good run, but the added yards make that a different type of run there. With no timeouts left, East Jessamine down 27-20 in the fourth quarter here. Bourbon County ball, a minute and 52 seconds.
Yeah, minute 52, we saw the score. That's all we got to see there.
Bourbon's left with 2 timeouts. Clay Estes hands off to his big back, Demarius McKee Ross. Picks up about 2-3 yards.
Clock running.
Yep, we got another East Jessamine player with his helmet. He'll have to sit a play. That's Andre Johnson.
So it looks like Bourbon is going to hold it. But despite all the penalties, it looks like they're going to get a victory in this opening game. And East Jessamine played well.
East Jessamine did play well. They've done some really good things. You know, as a coach, the film will do a great job of teaching. Looks like we had a flag on that one as well. Bourbon will get added yards, a personal foul, half the distance to the goal line there. Yes, East Jessamine did some really good things well. Penalties caught up with them in the second half. They had a few more penalties than Bourbon had. And Bourbon's taking care of the football. They've gotten it to their go-to guys.
Estes has managed the ball club.
Estes has managed the game well. He's taking care of the football. He's got guys in the right spot. And they'll use the clock now, 12th man.
Yeah, he's letting the clock wind down to the very last seconds.
Yeah.
And he'll just go down and touch a knee. And that may just about do it.
No timeouts left. They got 2 more of those to use. That was an automatic first down on the personal foul. So they've got 4 downs to use time. They'll let that clock run out. And Bourbon
So Bourbon 27, East Jessamine 20.
Bourbon will open their season with the victory. East Jessamine.
And we have some Bourbon games coming up in a couple of weeks, I think.
Yeah, the Bourbon Bowl's coming up. The Bourbon Bowl will feature Frankfurt and Sayre. In the first game at 6 o'clock, it'll feature Bourbon versus Harrison County. That's going to do it.
It's all over. Bourbon County wins at 27-20 over East Jessamine. Bourbon County opens up with a victory. Next week, PrepSpin will be over at Lexington Catholic for the Bluegrass Bowl. Looking forward to those 2 games. Aaron Rose will call the Henry Clay Fern Creek, and I'll call the Lexington Catholic game against Johnson Central. Great job tonight, Lamont.
And Gary Bob, I appreciate you. Thank you.
And we got through the game. We toughed it out. So 27-20, the victory for Bourbon County. It's the final score. And for all my teammates, Lamont Campbell and Bridget DeVries, William Warfield, the King of Stream, this is Gary Ball saying so long from East Jessamine tonight, where Bourbon County wins 27-20.
Thank you.